a clean seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Strait. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. QB keeper all the way. Breaks an open space. He's got the first and still going. That's made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
That's reeled in. It's Contreras. Great footwork, a big opening now. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game with no signs of the rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On second down here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the toss ball. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled there by the defense. Coming up, second down and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Another handoff to him, second and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with a touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets it up quickly with the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. They're going to run it. Room to run here. They'll bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 in the first down.
Nothing better than offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Somebody only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Swing to the wide receiver. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
On the move now. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. When the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this sack was on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Gives it to the back. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got room to run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but leaves the sticks. First down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there booting it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver makes the grab. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at the 38.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down at 10. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That pass is caught. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Durham. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so.
It's split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And we're able to get him down. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Checks this down to the running back. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Hopefully he steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Put some space around the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain on the ground. Timeout is called on strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So on 1st down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Gets up a squib kick. It'll be fielded over the up line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter to make up this deficit. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense, because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play in the second.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quick throw, catch made on the outlet. That play made for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the run here, lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and we saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Huskers come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. That's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Touchdown,
and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PA team puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Who's in the clear? Will not be brought down. At the 10. Touchdown, ASU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down. And the coverage guys make the tackle after all that effort. They're better off just taking a knee there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it. Look at a pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today. And they'll go right back to him on first down. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's a good throw off the play fake. They bring him down at the 35 in a solid game to keep this drive going.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Here's the option play. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. They pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
It's an option look. Breaks free. And here he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offense.
Because I don't care what area we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give him. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it in the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Collins is made. It's Contreras. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Make the stop after a big gain for a big 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quick throw to the left. My catch! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
No field goal team. It's 4th and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to across the line. He didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down to get the football back here in this tight game. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it for short hands. It's Durham. The offense will wisely spend the timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Time winding down deep in this game. And a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. He heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes, and the offense step up, make a play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Toss play to the outside. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure a victory here.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
On the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.